Question.
Hello guys.
Hi.
Good time, Nate.
Good time.
I just wanted to ask you, what's the best advice you've ever been given?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Could be any advice, life advice, other advice.
It's a nice question. It's just,
love God with all your heart, all your mind, and all your strength, and love your neighbour as yourself.
It's a tough one. I just quoted Jesus. It's going to be really tough for you guys.
how do I talk Jesus? Oh, I only have to. Who do I have to beat? Jesus. Great. No, I don't think I can either. I mean, I could in a fist fight. He looked like a little hippie. But, oh, come on, I was skinny. But he had long reach, though. He had good bone, he had that little beard. And just, yeah, he'd probably turn my arm into bread loaves or whatever. But Jesus is ours. At the end of the day, I was listening to a podcast the other day with Charlie Kaufman, and he said this really neat thing at one point. Like, he was just talking about writing, and he said, "There's this desperate and lonely fear that you have as a writer that what you're going to say is going to be boring." And he said, "Just take that off the table. Just assume that you are boring, no matter what you write." He said, "But what's the one thing that you ought to do?" He goes, "What's the one thing that you ought to do as an artist?" And he just said, "Say who you are. Just no matter what you do, say who you are and leave that signature." I think that's the most important piece of, at least recent advice that I've heard, that I gleaned from that podcast. Say who you are.
One thing that comes to mind, I worked with an actress named Linda Gray, who was on a show called Dallas. And she was just this most stunning, talented woman, and I kind of just asked her what her secret was, and it sounds really simple and kind of silly, but she said, honestly, I think it's just be happy. And sometimes you choose to be happy, even in hard circumstances. And it showed in her that she had all this energy and glow about her, and I think she just chose to be happy and be grateful for everything you have. Don't fight your circumstances, and don't fear, which is, of course, easier said than done. We all go through it, but no fear.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, first of all...
Wait.
Before I engage in hand-to-hand combat with Christ himself, I want to know what Phoebe's advice is.
Who beats Jesus?
What's that?
Selena Gomez?
Hey,
That's what
what about this? You've got amazing fashion sense. You always look amazing.
It's true.
We're in a room predominantly full of women. I'm sure there's something you can give
Men
them.
here.
A few men. But Gillies and I will address that later, won't we?
We'll address
We'll have a man-to-man, a little heart-to-heart. What advice would you give to a young woman today?
Well, I'm just going to answer the real question.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's sort of what Riley said. I think just be nice to people, and they will be nice to you back.
Not always, but that's just not true.
I'm nice to people, and they're nice to me back.
Right, but that might...
So you're basically saying my advice was bad advice.
Bad
Oh, it was
advice,
good.
bad advice.
It was good.
Try that again. Try that again.
Take two.
Don't eat the berries from the garden.
Don't eat the fruit.
It's very good advice.
That is good advice.
Avoid the fruit. Question.
Hey guys, so nice to meet you. I'm thankful you are here. And I wanted to ask you if you could live in any movie or TV show, what would it be?
Live in any movie or TV show.
Is it bad to say Game of Thrones?
Would you want it?
Just because I think that would be pretty badass. I mean, it'd be scary, but depends what character you are, I guess. Or anything in the, like, 50s or 60s. I love the music and the style, so the times weren't necessarily the best, but I do love the music and the style. I can't think of... It's a really good question, right?
Are you thinking of an answer? Me too. I'm really going deep too. I was like, Riverdale, no. I'm living in that world. Do I get to pick the person I'm in that world, or just I'm part of that world? Okay. Oh, that makes it complicated. Okay.
I always feel like Wes Anderson movies look like a charming place to live. Any one of his movies, they all look like they're part of one another. There's not too much death, so you can probably be safe. I don't know, I'm trying to think.
I would choose The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's a great place to live.
Springfield looked alright, you know. I just want to see what I look like as a, Simpsons character. Alright.
Oh god, no.
Been there, done that.
We have been living there.
We've been living in there. Yeah, it's not pretty from the inside, I'll tell you that. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi. I'm sorry because I'm not really good in English, but...
Neither are we.
We accept your apology.
I don't have a question, but I wrote that I want to tell you. I can't stay today. I'm so sad because about it. But I managed to come this morning before leaving because I wanted to thank you for what you have done to me. I wish you all there is better, and I love you.
Thank you so
Love
much.
you too. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
We'll miss you.
Hi guys, my question is for Nate, and
Continue.
I just want to know if you have still Daniel as Daniel Vampire Diaries on your phone.
I do, let me check. When I first met you, I saved your number, and I saved you as Daniel Vampire Diaries. I'm not sure how she knows that. But I do. I normally, when I meet people, I save them according to where I met them, or, my first impression of them. Obviously...
I would love to see your phone book.
Phoebe Tonkin, Angel. Riley, Saint. Daniel Gillies, Vampire Diaries. Yeah, how'd you know that?
I saw
Daniel Gillies, audio.
where Joseph said, it's been 5 years.
Oh, yes, I remember what you're talking about. Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, if I took your number now, what's your name?
Francine.
Francine, Brussels Convention. It's awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a gift.
Yeah, I want to turn it into an app.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hello, Finn Michelson is my favorite character, but I find few people who love him. Rest assured, do you like Finn?
He's all our favorite character.
Yeah, we loved him. We loved working with him too. It was really fun.
We love Casper.
Casper's an incredible human being. He rode from California to Hawaii, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Was that correct? So he rode with 3 other guys across the ocean, and rowboat. And it took him days and days and days in the middle of the ocean, and he said it was one of the most profound experiences he's ever had. And
You're serious?
It's one of the craziest things you've ever seen.
Yeah.
The photographs when he gets off, he looks like a POW.
yeah, he's anorexic, like he's so skinny, he's lost everything.
It's one of the most amazing things.
Yeah.
The photographs from him. He's an amazing person.
Yeah.
Incredibly intelligent.
Yeah.
Really, really, really funny.
Very funny.
Super funny.
And has had a little bit of a naughty history, which makes him even more
He's
interesting.
got so much character.
Yeah, he's like naughty.
Yeah.
I like him.
So, is he the only? Are you the only person that loves Finn? No. We all love him.
Freya loved Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
He doesn't get a lot of mention within the narrative, I will say. Considering we're the family of always and forever, Finn gets...
And Hendrik, right?
Finn and Enrique are like family above all.
Henrik, is that it?
Always and forever. Unless you're Finn, then it's always in for a little while. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, 2 questions. Serious or fun question first?
Serious.
Okay. That would be for Daniel and Phoebe. I wonder what you think about Julie saying Elijah was toxic, you know?
She did?
Yeah, and that's certain.
Really?
And that's certain shitty political evidence that you probably know what I'm referring to. Was the background for storyline in season 4.
Well, hold on a second. I don't remember her saying that we were toxic.
She said it at the Texas Film Festival ATV.
Oh wow, you've got research.
I love this kid.
Can somebody give us the specific quote? What exactly did she say?
I want to hire this kid as my PA.
Because of the violence and, you know, Trump, she wanted not to support that.
Okay.
In season 4, when
Oh,
Elijah
yeah.
was quite physical and violent towards Haley when he wasn't in his body.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Behind his red door.
Behind the red door.
Whenever anybody touches me behind that red door, mischief happens.
I'm gonna let you finish that because I opened it so eloquently. The ending is just that it was toxic in that particular instance, but I don't think their relationship as a whole was toxic.
Yeah. I mean, the foundation of like what we, like the whole universe we live in is just nothing but raw violence. So I don't know how you would even find toxicity in that, like compared to what, like for breakfast, Haley Marshall would murder 19 werewolves, you know, or 19, vampires, you know, so I don't know what their normal was, do you know what I mean? But I guess I understand if he was sort of on a rampage looking like he wanted to kill her. There was something metaphorical about that episode that did look like domestic. I mean, there was the obvious violence, but there was sort of some kind of psychological quality to it too, I don't know. We couldn't immediately get back together, that was for sure, after that episode in season 4.
Yeah, the thing is, it just felt unfair because, you know, Cole kind of killed Davina.
Allegedly.
Let's not forget that. You always blame me.
Yeah.
And Freya tortured Keelan. And
Allegedly.
I know what you're talking about.
And they both get a happy ending, and yeah, not really
Yeah.
a life.
That's life.
That's the advice that you should have.
This is my advice. If you think that the whole point of life is to be successful, you've already failed.
Good advice.
Magic. Someone's writing that down right now.
Did you have
Gold.
another question? You said there's a fun
The
question.
second question is, it's the, would you do the kill, kiss, and marry with each other? Yeah, you know, the game.
Yes.
With each other? Yeah.
I would marry and kiss Phoebe, and I would.
Get out of here.
It depends on the day who I kill.
Oh, you're doing this in real life? I thought we were doing it with our characters.
Oh, I just wanted to do it in real life.
Okay. I'd marry Nate, trustworthy, good Christian boy. That's a committed husband too.
I'm in it for the long haul, baby.
Are we allowed in the church to be married? It depends what denomination we are, right? But you and I could be.
There's a lot to unpack with that question.
Yeah. You'd be definitely the most committed or devoted. If you said yes to me, I know I have a loving husband. Alright. What are my other 2 choices? Kiss and kill.
Kiss and kill and marry.
Oh, God damn it! This is just unfortunate. This is why would you do this to us? This is just cruel. Wait, did you kill me?
I said it depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Today, I would not kill you.
That's the most beautiful thing anybody's ever said to me. Somebody else talking about it. I'm sick of me. You should go.
I'd love to see what you had to say, Phoebe. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
I've already kissed Phoebe, so I'm gonna. Sorry, yeah, it's fine.
I knew you were going to kill
It's
me.
very good. It's alright.
I find this question really hard.
Yeah, this is
That's
a
what I
weird.
love about it. Go for it.
Okay, come on, get going.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You can't lose. You can't lose.
You can't win.
You can win. We can all win.
Kiss Riley. And no, I'm fine. Into marriage anyway, so I just leave it.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you are all enjoying Brussels. My question is, if you were forced to go on a desert island with between all of you, with who would you go with? And with
You're really trying to create animated
Yeah.
And there's one thing I've learned about Brussels is that you want us all to leave here loathing one another. What? No more questions like this, but we'll do this one. On a desert island, we have to choose one person that.
yeah, and then with the person's character.
Ooh.
You don't get to piggyback an awful question onto another. Wait, what's happening? We're taking one person to a desert island.
Yeah, well, character and real life. You already killed me. Could you choose me? You killed me in the last one.
I'd totally choose you. You'd be hard case.
Thank you.
You'd be finding mushrooms and stuff.
It's
You'd
true.
like be doing interesting.
Well, that sounds
we'd be
interesting.
We'd be.
Yeah, I would. I'd be savvy, you know.
You'd be a good companion.
Thank you.
I feel like at least one of you would murder me, just keep my head like Wilson, the Tom Hanks head, and cast away, and my head would just be like the volleyball.
Yeah.
Nate, wake up, mate.
I'm thinking about it. I'm taking some serious thought. Who would I take? I'd take Phoebe, because she's Australian, and I'm Australian. Neither of us are going to freak out about spiders or snakes, I'm assuming, on an island. You're good for that. Whereas these two, or maybe Gillies, but Kiwis are soft.
We would be just fine on our island. Thank you.
And what character would I take? Look, I just don't think Elijah would survive without suits on the island, so
True.
So, you know, I guess I'd just have to take Freya, and because of the magic tricks, it'd be kind of cool. You know, I feel like Phoebe and I would be like, hey, make fire, you know?
Right.
And you'd be like, go stand over there.
So I'd be a little
You'd
slave?
stand over there, and then we'd have a little party. We'd have a party, because there'd be a fire now. We'd be like, hey, how cool is this party? Aussies rule. Boom. Killing it. That's my answer. That's the best you're going to get. It's early.
Okay. And Nate, what's your favorite picture that you've taken?
Oh, wow.
Or at least the top 3 or...
Yeah.
Selfie.
Top 10.
Selfie.
I'll give you my
in the
top
mirror.
25, but not in order. I think it's hard to say, you know, because...
Maybe one that has a meaning or something special?
Yeah, so probably a photo I took recently that really hit me was a photo that I took in Israel. I was in the morning, it was sunrise on the Sea of Galilee. It was beautiful because you know, I woke up at 4 in the morning, got on a boat, and the sun rises over the Golden Heights, which is this mountain range. But that particular morning, the water was super calm, and when the sun hit the sky, the water just turned golden. And it was beautiful, you know, and you don't get that same sort of effect at sunset. And what I love about sunrise is...
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. It's just nice that someone's sincere.
Okay.
I thought you were going to throw in there, you can see a little silhouette of me, like, you know, fighting Jesus. Because I keep waiting for a joke.
No. So the thing I loved about that moment is obviously a lot of stuff happened on that water that's very, very significant in my faith. But what I think is really beautiful about what I think is really beautiful about sunrise as opposed to sunset is it takes so much more effort to wake up and watch a sunrise. Most people in this room will see or have the opportunity to see a sunset, but so few people wake up to watch a sunrise. And I think there's something beautiful about that. It's a bit more challenging, you know. So that would probably be my favourite photo, and it's only from a few weeks ago.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.